Hello Voyagers, and welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
So we know we have been gone for a minute, 3 months to be exact, and that was on purpose. We took a little break. I wanted to take a chance to learn some things that I would not have had time to learn if I had been consistently putting out videos. One, techniques with video, equipment, and also setting up a website, and that will be coming to you in the near future. One of the other things that I had to deal with, that I dealt with, was not something that was planned. It was a water leak that occurred because of a change in water pressure at the RV park. And the good thing about it is that the leak just fell on top of the tanks. So, and it drained down into the underbelly, and I ended up having to drop the underbelly, taking out old insulation, making it dry up in there again, and putting in new insulation. I'm getting ready to get under the RV and drop the underbelly and replace this insulation. And like I said, I'm going to let y'all see where the tanks are. I think there's some wiring down there, and I'm pretty sure there's no plumbing down there. All the plumbing is contained pretty much to one area. That in there is where the plumbing is pretty much contained. It fell on the other side, and the water's draining out. That's what I was hoping for. So you see the tanks and a couple of wires. You got the ducting for the heat down here, and all of these here. This tube, all of the tanks, the two gray tanks and the sewage tank, all flow through this tube and around and out over there. So it's not as difficult as one might think with an RV. So what I'm going to do is pull all of this insulation off, and then I'll cut the other insulation and I'll put that in. Just gotta be patient and do it one screw at a time. It's not so difficult that the basic maintenance on this thing can't be done by you as the owner. If I can do it, you can do it. So I'm gonna go get some more screws, and then I'm gonna finish this thing up.
We went to Alabama.
That's right. We went to see the USS Alabama and the USS Drum, and we also did that with Jerry and Liz.
But we didn't have enough time. We ran out of time because they closed early. So when we went with Jennifer and Carl, we got to spend as much time as we needed to see everything.
We are here with some friends that we met way down south in Key West. When we were at the naval station in Key West. Jerry and Liz.
How y'all doing?
So Jerry and Liz came to Fort Pickens to hang out with us, and they were there for 14 days, and they couldn't get enough of Fort Pickens, so they went to what's the name of the place y'all at?
Oak Grove.
At Oak Grove RV Park, which is on the naval base in Pensacola, and then they're coming back to Fort Pickens.
Yeah. Coming back to Fort Pickens.
We're coming back. We're coming back
Going back to Fort Pickens for another 2 weeks with
for
us.
another 2 weeks.
We're going to catch some fish because we were trying to do some fishing and wasn't no luck. But we are right now at the battleship Alabama, the USS Alabama, and the name of the submarine?
USS Drum.
The USS Drum, and we're going to tour those, and then we're going to figure out what's next.
And we are in Mobile, Alabama.
We're in Mobile, Alabama, which is where these two vessels are docked. All right, see y'all inside. Blackbird, fastest plane that's ever been built. It's got no weapons. All it is for recon. Man, when you go through this thing, you are glad you are on the winning side, because I mean they got bullets.
It's very impressive. Trust me, it's very impressive.
They got bullets and they're taller than Jerry.
Yes. And they're 4 times as big as round as I am.
Yeah, and me. Wow, crazy. That's awesome. All right, off to the submarine. Then it was sheephead season at the pier. Sheephead season and fishermen is the equivalent to
And when we say season, we're saying they were spawning.
Yeah.
So they were in numbers.
Yeah, and when that happens down at the Fort Pickens Pier, you see the human version of a shark frenzy. Because, you know, I mean, people come out from everywhere. There are like nets poking up everywhere, and, you know, people pushing out the way, and, you know, it just gets a little crazy. And Minnie was involved. She was in it.
I surely was.
She was in it.
Yeah.
You know,
I know how to hold my own spot.
she enjoyed it. You know, and I did a little bit of fishing, but I didn't spend a lot of time out there.
Get out my way. Get out my way, man. Whoever draw another net on me.
Be still.
Carl on net.
Net beauty today.
So I can put up with the fish. Get another big one? No, you bleeding.
Right
But
here.
that's
Yeah,
what,
you right.
yeah. You have to deal with him no more.
This will go after a half a
Carl is the professional net man.
No. I'm the net man today. One man.
Paul said he
Who
wanted
want to fish against me? Who wants some of the champ?
Conversation, not confrontation.
Okay.
Conversation.
I didn't know what they were saying.
Gotta go. There you go. All right, so we're back from the pier, and now we're gonna let y'all see how many we caught. And just so you know, for full accountability, that what you see is for like 6 people, and it's over 2 or 3 days, so that, you know, full accountability, because you're allowed to keep 8 sheephead per person per day. So we don't want anybody thinking that we were out there all day catching all of these fish and breaking game law.
How old are you? Or you could just send him on this phone.
Okay, I'll do that.
Leave it up on there. Then you see the repro. Can't grab two.
We were planning on going to Mississippi, to Davis Bayou, but then we decided against that because the timing wasn't right and we couldn't just be on one site. So we decided, at Carl and Jennifer's invitation, to come back to their house, which we've dubbed JCL. Then we took some time to wash the RV. Carl is our host at JCL. Jennifer, Carl, and Liana Campground. And this, y'all, is Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi.
This is part 2, or the other part of JCL. This is Jennifer, the first part, actually, of JCL.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
All right.
All right.
Jennifer's working, so we can't hold her up. So when you're cleaning your RV, you know, especially when it's like this big, you know, it can be an ordeal, you know, or it don't have to be an ordeal. We don't wash, or I don't wash and then dry the RV. I've been a fan of Meguiar's products for years, and I use car wash by Meguiar's that I wash and hose and let it just run off, and it is streak free on windows and the RV. Right now I'm doing the tires, and for the tires I use hot rims, wheels, and tires, and then I use Meguiar's Tire Shine. Like I said, I've been a fan of Meguiar's for years. They're not sponsoring, I'm not paid by them, but I've just always loved to use Meguiar's products. This is the difficult part on this side. I gotta get under the slide to, anytime I do perform some kind of tire maintenance, I gotta get under the slide to get to it, but I'm under here. You have to be careful how you're spraying your hose. For instance, that vent up there, you don't want to spray it hard and up against that vent. The best way to do that vent is to spray over it and let the water run down it. Around the window seams, this is a solid window, so this one's not to worry too much, but on these windows here that open, you got to be careful not to hit those too hard. Hit those windows too hard. You can't hit the slide boxes too hard with a stream, because you'll get behind, you'll spray water into the RV. So the best way to do it is with a mist, and my lovely assistant is going to show you the way to do it.
Just try not to get in trouble here.
What about when you get to the water heater and the furnace? Well, I can tell you, when it rains, wind blows. Again though, the water heater, it's a water heater. It's made for water. So water hitting it is not gonna harm it. So when the wash, you're gonna wash the outside and you're just gonna spray it as normal. And same thing with the furnace. And because water gets on there, this is protected by water, by the lid here, and it's a rubber seal inside and it's screwed tight, so it's waterproof. So this you can just do to spray the whole thing.
Before I start, you're not ready for the rinse. Before I start rinsing, there's a spot right there below the yellow light.
Yeah, that's
And then,
gotta be. They talking about this?
yeah,
No, that's gotta be. That's that under coating that I had sprayed on. I had it on my glove and I touched it, so it's just gotta be cleaned off or something.
Either one. When you come to JCL, you get free Jolly Ranchers, and there's a whole bunch of space for people.
Into this gym.
This is what
Carl's
go.
JCL.
While we were there, they were shopping for a new RV, and they ended up buying a fifth wheel.
Yes. So
Congratulations, guys.
now, congratulations. We're so excited for you. We had visitors to come up. It was Laura and Tom,
The Bardigans.
the Bardigans, to come up, and they stayed a week, and we had a good
We
time.
had
They-
a great time there with
Yep.
them.
We sat out by the fire at night. It was
Yeah,
it was
several
nice.
nights.
We
Yeah.
had a good time.
We had a
So-
great time, yeah.
And we had Miss Martha Ann and Mr. Simon that came from the Central Florida area. And they came up and they hung out with us all, and they did some fishing, and we all had a great time.
So, we have left Fort Pickens, as you can see, I'm sure. And we are on the road, and we are beginning season 2 next week. Will be the start of season 2. Consider this video a between the seasons video. And next week we're going to start season 2. And in season 2, tell them what we're doing in season 2.
Heading out west.
We're heading west.
We're already west, but we're going a little bit further west. So
Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to try and hit the West Coast. We'll see. And here's a tip, right? So I was contemplating, not even doing it because of gas prices. And, Minnie said to me, figure out a way to, compensate, less stay at RV parks, less payments at RV park, and do for gas. And I was able to do that. So, we're using Thousand Trails more,
yes.
private campgrounds less, and, compensating for the gas. Hopefully by the time we, get to that coastline, gas prices will drop considerably, but we don't know.
So for all you all that are out there camping or wish you were camping, find yourself a balance because of the fuel prices, and you can still make your trip.
Yeah,
You just need to find a balance.
yeah, that's very true, And once you found that balance, just do it. Just do it. Just get out here, have some fun, make some memories. You never know. You might find yourself a good time
And meet nice people.
and meet awesome, nice people. We've even met nice people where we are. You'll see. So we're talking about from where we are about what just happened, but we will bring you up to speed. So if you're new to the channel, do us a favor, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and be notified when new videos come out. And until the next time we see y'all, bon voyage. We'll see you out there.